everyone. I'm your 4th District State Representative, Matt Shea. Thank you for joining me on this legislative update. Although the federal government reported this past fall that the recession is over, the aftermath is not, and people are still struggling. Unemployment in Spokane County remains at a high 8.4%. While that's lower than the statewide unemployment of 9.2%, it still means there are 20,500 people out of work in Spokane County. To put that into perspective, our county's unemployment rate is more than 4 times the population of the city of Liberty Lake. This doesn't count those who have been out of work for so long they are no longer eligible for unemployment benefits. It also doesn't count those who have given up altogether on finding a job. Construction and manufacturing have taken a heavy hit in eastern Washington. Many of those workers are retraining and trying to change professions. Being in a border district, we've also lost businesses and jobs to Idaho, not to mention Texas. It's time to turn that around. If we want to solve our state's budget crisis, the way to do it is by getting people back to work again. I'm not talking about more government jobs. I'm talking about jobs in the private sector. Remember, government doesn't create jobs, small businesses do. And the way to reduce unemployment is to get government out of the way by reducing the massive regulatory and tax burden on our small businesses. To that end, it was an honor to be recently chosen as the assistant ranking Republican on the House Labor and Workforce Development Committee. Right now, we are working on reducing the rates of our state's unemployment insurance and reforming our workers' compensation program. When we lower the taxes on business and what they have to pay, it reduces their burden and frees up resources so they can hire again. As we continue through this 105-day legislative session, which began January 10th, lawmakers will also need to address the budget deficit exceeding $6 billion. Some of the naysayers who protect the status quo in Olympia are predicting doom and gloom. But I look at this session differently, as an opportunity to restructure and reduce the size of state government. Many of you have had to readjust your budgets in the past 2 years to the economic realities we're all facing. Government should do the same. Finally, the idea is sinking in that government needs to shrink. It cannot do everything for everyone, nor should it. The governor is on the right track when she discusses consolidating or eliminating agencies. However, I don't think we can have a solution without some reductions in state employee pay. At the same time, we must also reduce legislative pay by the same percentage. If we are going to ask our state employees to take cuts, our legislative paychecks need to be smaller too. That's the way we serve by example. For many years, my Republican colleagues and I have advocated for lesser government and private sector job creation. We have proposed countless solutions to this end. The difference this year is that the Democrats are actually listening to us. I welcome this. It is a huge step forward. We have some hard decisions to make, but I'm optimistic for our state's future. Washington's citizens are resilient. They've known adversity and have come through it before. When we reduce government, we unleash the entrepreneurial spirit of our businesses to expand and create jobs. That's how we will solve our state's budget crisis. I encourage your involvement and welcome your comments. Please contact my office at 360-786-7984. That's 360-786-7984. Or you may contact me through my website. You'll see the address on your screen. Thanks again for joining me on this legislative update. I'm your state representative, Matt Shea.